Checking the mic. Hello, hello. Can I be heard? I hope so. Alright, y'all. How y'all doing? I know some of y'all been asking what I've been doing of late. So I came to show you a little project I've been doing on the side while Sakai is down and doing repairs on their systems right now. They got all types of crazy updates going on. It's the reason why you haven't seen any stories being posted of late, but this is what I've been doing. Been playing on Conan Exiles. Learning a couple new things have been updated. And wow, a lot of things have been updated. Like you can have two thralls following you now. That's new to me because last time I was playing you were only allowed one. So let me show you my little base over here. Now this is my purge base. Me and Metallic have been over here fooling around with the thralls, seeing any new changes. And there have been a lot of new changes. Like for one now, you can activate a purge to have them attack your base. That's new to me as well, because when I was playing at the beginning, that wasn't a thing. But we had a lot of fun with that. As you see, we got the golems here, we got the thralls here. We got a real good setup going on here. Take you inside so you can see the inside how I've been doing it. So this is how my purge works. You can activate it from here by talking to this guy. As you see, we're at level 4 right now. Don't really have much in riches, but we've been working on it. Right, come on, Duke, you're in the way. Move, move. Darn it, just move. Ow! You got me trapped. Ah! Alright, so this is the second floor. This is where I keep most of the freaking high-end jewels and such. I normally place them on this table. I'm guessing that we have already sold most of them already. This is the second floor to the purge base. I'll show y'all how that works near the end of the viewing, letting y'all see what's going on, what I've been doing. But, yeah. This is the purge base. Now, our main project of what we've been working on, that we were wanting to build a town and a fortress. We'll take y'all over to that and see how we've been doing that. So we took the dam area. Okay. Up there is where the praying and altars are. As you can see, you can almost see y'all like right there. I haven't been working on that, but that'll be fully upgraded here soon. But yeah, this is a non-cheated server. No admin codes here. This has all been built through time. For the last couple weeks, this is what I've been working on since I haven't been on or posting anything. Alright, so here's the front entrance. As you can see, we got my greater hyenas watching the entranceway. Got some beautiful statues put up. This is the glass foundation, which is also new to me since I haven't been on for freaking years on Conan. Well, level fit. Notice that it follows the same color and all for the buildings that's already built here. Alright, so here's the town. This is a prison. I don't really have anyone in here yet, but I do have thralls in here, like, we got the warden, Mr. Knox. Stop staring at me like that, please. We got a couple, we got one guard. Okay, so we got one guard here. We got some sentry points, so we can place some archers here. That way the prisoners can't escape. And then, we have a little thrall town. This is where the townspeople live. This is the goddess. She's probably coming down here just for food. But yeah, they wander now. That's also a new factor. They actually go from thrall point to a different thrall point. So anywhere you place the thrall pod, they will actually wander to it. And if you have a bar, sometimes they'll go there too if there's chairs or tables, which is probably where she's going now. Because there's just another factor of a bar that I have built in there, but I'll show you that in a bit. But up here is the town's smelter and smithy. Just small. I don't work on anything here. It's just mainly for looks. Got some chests in here. They work here. They got little tables in their houses. Their beds. I know she's like literally looking at me like, get out my house right now. But yeah, they literally live here. Really? Nor, move. Move. You're blocking me in. Move. Please move. Come on, over here. Thank you. They're always in the way. Alright, so the little cooking area. I'm probably gonna get some tables placed here. I'm already starting that. I'm gonna get some tables and chairs placed here. Get some more thralls. Put some more houses in the back. On the edge of town. Now for the bar, this was more of my wife's idea, you know, metallic fairy. But, she said, instead of wasting space, you might as well use it. So I decided to use this as a bar. We have the bouncer here, Shala. This is one of the jeweled golden harps that you can use. Beautiful sound. We got our assassin here. He's noticed that everybody's wearing the dragon armor. And it's because we kind of just fell in love with that. That is the Stygian soldier armor, or clothing, whatever you want to call it, is what she's wearing. But you got bartenders here. You can buy thralls here now, which is a thing. I can't obviously buy this one for some reason.
What can I get you?
They talk. The bartenders anyway. If you have enlist contracts, you can hire mercenaries, which is also a new aspect to me as well. So this is the bar. Try to see if I can find one that you can actually buy so you can see how some of their prices work. But I'm just not right now. Guess I don't have anyone I can actually buy. Well, every now and again, there's people here you can actually buy and recruit them as thralls. Just like that's when you knock them out and throw them into the Wheel of Pain. But this is my bar area. I call this the Bar of Bars. Because they're all bartenders. They literally are all barkeepers. All of them are. Alright, now to the main fortress. Oh, there she goes again. Wandering around. Alright, even though if they wander, because I know a lot of people have been asking this question, even if they wander, you still get their effects, whether they're at the benches or not, so it still works. this is the healing area for the alchemist and such. This is the alchemist's house. It would take you inside, but there's not really much in there. It kind of looks the same as the other. But this will soon be upgraded here soon and look like Numidian. All these houses here soon. Whenever I get the time to do that. But this is what I've pretty much been doing since the Sakai app is doing their updates and changes. Alright, so the main fortress is coming up. I have rebuilt this wall. And man, it was a freaking headache. At first, I couldn't figure out how I wanted to do it, and then it came to me, why not just use the glass that kind of follows the same color as the buildings that are already put here, and it actually came out pretty nicely. Now, why do I have walls all the way up there? Well, that was mainly because I was planning on doing the purge here, and then I realized the purge has a distance of how far it spawns, and it needs to spawn a certain distance for it to work properly, which I don't understand why that's a thing. But I had to take the purge out there, and that's why I built the purge base. Alright, back to it. Alright. Alright, so this is the inside of the fortress area. This is where we do our living and building at. There's a fortress ahead. We have our gate guards here. We got Talos. We're still working on his levels. We also have Bosai here. And no, this is not a PvP server. This is a PvE server. This is actually Tucker's server. Y'all know Tucker from the stories. Yes, that Tucker. Like I was telling y'all before, I have the altars back here. So we have our mature altar, which hasn't been worked on yet. And our Ymir altar, which is one of my favorites. Back here. We're going to put a third, if we can fit it here, at some point. But if we can't, we'll probably just go focus on just getting them upgraded done from at that point. As for the fortress itself, this is what I call the landing point. She has her thralls laying up here, you know, ready to go. So whenever she's ready to leave, she'll grab her favorite thralls to take them out. Now the animals themselves have been kind of broken. Some of the greater ones don't spawn anymore. Like for the wolf ones, you can't get the greater white wolf anymore. That's broken. They're trying to get that fixed right now. But you can get the greater white lion still. You can get the greater saber-tooth. You can get the greater bear. From what I've been testing and understanding, all that still pretty much works. And we also have our transport rhinos here. This is hers. How's moving rhino? I thought that was freaking funny. This is mine, Ragu. He was called Move It Along or something like that. Could be funny, but I changed his name later due to the fact that he actually became a good powerhouse, detecting some of the thralls and such. But there's her Numidian horse. Here's the white horse, which is mine. But I know y'all been waiting to see the inside, so here we go. So this is the outside of the base. Now these bridges, they don't extend far, but they do lead across, as you see. That noise you're hearing is the bones. The bone chandeliers. Okay. Now the foundation, I have to say that was annoying to get it all placed and working right. But I made a discovery in my build of how to keep the thralls from falling through the floors. Alright. So, how to keep the thralls from falling through your floors and foundations. If you build with pillars, put ceilings on top of them, and then put foundation on top of that, you can actually keep your thralls from falling through it. But it has to be on the floor of where you're going to have the thralls. So under here is ceiling, and then under that ceiling is pillar, holding up that ceiling. And I have it all over, so each and every one of these have pillars and ceiling underneath them, keep them from falling. This keeps them from falling through the floors, or every time you enter, they're in the floors and you have to replace them, or you're wondering why they're dying or disappearing. That's how I fixed that. But here's the forgery area where we build all our armors and such. The smelting corner. This is the smelting corner. You can see I got some golems in here. Our dancers are in here. Well, that's finally working, so that's working now. And like I said, Metallic Fairy helped me with a lot of this. She's a really great at resource gathering. So she kind of speeded this along when she came to help out. But this is where she's currently sleeping, as you see. Literally sitting there like a queen. Look at that shit. Alright, moving along. Alright. There's her animal, Alexandria. Here's the cooking area. Like, the base ain't huge, but as you see, it works out for just 2 people. This is the, I guess you could say, the skinning area, and for the bow making areas all over here. This is how we do that here. And now for the second floor. Yes, we have 2 floors. Second floor. This is technically the living quarters and the alchemy area. We don't have much of flowers right now because we have used it up on our adventures. We have the giant alchemist bench here, a giant cauldron, and a small one. All this is still new to me. Like, I'm still trying to learn to understand all the new aspects of the game, since it's been a while since I've been on. This is Roach. He was a lucky find. I actually found him as an egg. I was trying to get a greater scorpion, but then I got that, and I said, I'll just keep him anyway, and just name him Roach. Why I named him Roach? Because he's so damn tiny. And adorable. I don't care what anybody says. That's adorable. Alright. This is Kevin. Say hi, Kevin. I said say hi, Kevin. Don't look at me like that. Say hi. Look at the camera. There you go. It's right there. Good job. Alright, so, I know some of you don't know how golems are made. Some of you are still new here, probably along with me, but this is a new aspect to me too. I was freaking fell in love with the golem aspect. So, this is how golems are brought back to life. Or, well, brought to life. Sorry. Alibaba, we summon you! Come to life! Oh shit. Man, don't rush me. Okay, I think he's angry with me. Ow! Oh shit. Scared the shit out of me. Alright, so this is how Golem's brought back to life. Or brought to life. Alright, so he has one side all crystal. One side all iron. He has the incense burner in the center, which I fully don't understand how that works. And he has a crystal head. Apparently the crystal stuff gives them more life, but that's how golems are brought to life. And this is my treasury, which is being worked on currently right now. This is one of the embellishments, more I think it's called. But it's one of those jewel things that you can get to hire your purge area and raise your gold level. It's one of those things you can sell. I think it's like 500 gold for that. This is my legendary box. Some items here. I keep a thrall box on hand just in case we lose any thralls. This is a jewel box. As you can see, I already got some of the items ready to bake the key to unlock the bracelet, which kind of wasn't working in the beginning before when I first was playing this, but now since that works. And that's basically it. Soon I'm going to build a map room and get all that built up, and then I'll show you a second preview through of what I've been doing, but that's what I've been doing of late. Well, since we have reached our conclusion, get you a good view of the room here. This is my location. I love building out here, especially you got that beautiful view of the volcano. You got a black heap over there. Oh. Thanks for watching. This is XSGT. I hope you enjoyed what I've been doing of late while I'm waiting for the app to update and fix itself so I can continue the story is real. But whenever that's done, I'll continue. But I'll keep y'all updated of what I've been doing of late, but for right now, I'll let y'all go. Thanks for watching.